G'day everybody and welcome to This Zombie Bites Everything. Some daily DayZ for yous. Ignore the blood on my hands. I killed a chicken. I'm about to go kill some cows. Hey Magic, how you going, man? And Kyle, how you going? That's not what I wanted. Why would I grab that when I was on the gun? Idiot. Lost Sunflower, how you going, man? Glad everybody could stop in. Any vegans or vegetarians in the audience there, just remember, this is Pixels. Alright. That's Pix. And that's Alls. Get it? Pixel? Pix? Zul? No? Alright, bad joke. No, I only woke up about an hour ago, mate, and I just potted around the house, got myself a coffee. Share it in the chat, man. Share it in the chat, and I'll take a sticky beak at it in a minute. Anybody who doesn't have magic there, if you don't have magic in your life, then you are living a sad life. Get some magic in your life, guys. Oh, he kicked Nightbot in the balls. Nightbot's a lady. Don't kill the animals. I'm a vegetarian. Better not eat the meat. No, I'm not going to eat the meat. Why would I do that? I just kill the animals for fun. Of course I'm going to eat the meat. Pixel meat. There you go. Hey, if you're allowed to eat it in Minecraft, you can eat it in this game. How you been, Lost Sunflower? Better not. Better not what? I'm the person that'll actually stand in front of vegans and vegetarians and say, I didn't climb to the top of the food chain to become a vegan or a vegetarian. You know, so... I'm gonna eat the pixel meat. Hey, Silver Red Fox, how you going, man? Yeah, I'm like Lady Gaga. I wear the meat and I eat the hide. Wasn't she that crazy one that did that? Was she just crazy in general? I don't know. I don't know who Lady Gaga really is. I know a couple of her songs. Did I just take a vitamin? I already took a vitamin. I looked down at chat and I forgot I already took a vitamin. There you go, Sunflower. I'm just going to eat this for you. I didn't even cook it, Sunflower. I just ate it raw. Look at that. Just raw eating it. Eating it raw. Mmm. Yeah, man. Don't do drugs, zombie. But why not? They're so fun and cool. How can hundreds of people from the 60s be wrong? The ones that are still left, I mean. I fell asleep on top of the blankets last night, and it was a little bit cold last night for a change in Australia, in Western Australia, and I woke up today with a bit of a sniffle. Hope everyone is having a great night. Yes, thank you very much, Kyle, the spicy Diablo. Bundy is a rum in Australia. It's called Bundaberg rum. It's made here in Australia, and it's very, very nice. So I just poured you a Bundy. We just had a shot of Bundy. Drink up. There you go. I understand that people in America, you guys have your legacy to the word Bundy is either Al Bundy or Ted Bundy. Believe it or not, it means other things in other countries. A taco filled with pills sounds delicious. No, Steve Irwin's daughter's name's Bindi. Bundy is B-U-N-D-Y, and her name is Bindi, B-I-N. She's Bindi Irwin and Robert Irwin. But close. She's Bindi, that's a Bundy. That's close. We also have these prickles here in Australia. We call them Bindis or double Gs. But they're basically just fucking triangles of fucking spiky hell. Now, man, I'm sure she'll be like, pour some Bundy on Bindi. I believe that was a Def Leppard song. Married with children, yeah. Good old Al Bundy. Nothing personified putting your hands down your pants after a hard day's work than Al Bundy, eh? See, I had the yeah, I don't see Bindi Irwin like that, only because I don't know. I just see her dad in her face. That's all I see. You'll pour Bundy on Bindi? No worries. There you go. That's the stuff. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. This is what it looks like, guys. This is Bundaberg. We're in the hottest country, and look, it's got a fucking polar bear on it. How's that for fucking advertisement? It's so cool to drink. I've got fuck all left because I'm a bit of a pig. I like it too much. Hey, WTF, man. No, I didn't mean like that. Well, I meant like that too, but like deep down inside, I meant like that. But you're right, Lost Sunflower. Polar bears are cute. They are cute. They make good shirts and jackets. They fucking good eating. Oh, you ever out in the snow and you find yourself a polar bear? Fucking gobble him up. You know he'll do the same to you. How you been, Mike? Hope everybody's been well. So yeah, DDG, that's the national drink here of Australia. Well, national spirits, I guess. People either drink that, Cougar, Wild Turkey, or people love their Jacks, or Jim Beam. Me, I can't drink any of those other drinks. I prefer rum. The other ones, the smell of them just makes me ill to my stomach. Same with most beers. In its sleep? Why would you want to do that? You want to poke a bear in its sleep. Is sleep like code word for bum? Like you want to poke him in the bum, but you just want to fly under the radar, so you thought I'll just say sleep, and then people won't know that I really want to just poke it in the bum. Yeah, Goat Simulator. Well, whoever came up with that game was fucking high as fuck. I can tell you that much right now. Oh man, DDG, you got it. You got to get it. I believe it's multiplayer. Hey, Silver Red Fox, you still in there, mate? That Goat Simulator, when you were playing it with your boy last night, or this morning, or whenever it was, that was multiplayer, yeah? Or was it? Do you have to be in the same vicinity, or is it? I can't remember. Co-op play. Now, which one's that again? That means you have to be in the same vicinity, doesn't it? Ah, bugger. I think. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm not all familiar with some of the lingos. Every now and then I sound like I'm intelligent, but then, you know, it's all quickly undone as soon as people speak to me about this sort of stuff. It's like, same PS4. Bugger. Alright. Still, DDG for a free game. You know, for a free game, that's not bad. You get at least an hour of fun out of that. I don't know if I don't know how often I'll go back to that Goat Simulator. But if there's a few people around, I've got a few people in the house or something like that, and you got multiple controllers, definitely fun. Yeah, you can play multiplayer on PS4, but you have to be in the same area. That's the only problem. Okay. Trying to get up the coast here because there's a shitload of stuff up the coast up the top here and I need to get to it. Free is always good in my book. Yeah, man. That's the way I see it. I would never ever in my life would I ever have paid money for Goat Simulator because I just thought the idea of a simulation about a goat was just stupid. But as soon as I seen it free, I was like, fuck yeah, I always wanted that. I don't know, I kept asking myself, why the fuck doesn't that damn goat die? Yeah, I know, man. It's like, it's Invincigoat. I fucking shoved the rocket up its ass. It went up in the air, and it went boom, and I landed back down. And as I got back up, tongue hanging out, like a stupid fucking goat. Yeah, man, you guys, your chemistry with that style of gameplay and that was awesome, man. You guys rocked it. Because there was so much unpredictable fun or unpredictableness of what was going to happen in that stream. You know, and the ragdoll physics themselves are just a joy to watch. I need some ammo, some 9mm. Two handguns on me, they both take 9mm, but I don't have any cockamamie bloody bullets for the bastard. Well, I mean, oh yeah, of course. We're gonna sexy her up. Why? Because we can. Hey, I said eat it. It did make me laugh a lot. That Goat Simulator. It's not a bad game. Again, I'm not too sure who its target audience is. It wasn't targeted to people like myself. But yeah, man, it wasn't too bad. Using Google Translate for this, are you? Oh, okay, cool. There's a reason why it was free. Yeah, that's exactly what my thoughts were, man. I was like, I can't believe that was once upon a time. It was a full price game. But I mean, I guess it's like that Raven Rabbids. Is it Raven Rabbids? Raymond Rabbids? Or whatever, you know, one that come out on Wii, the little rabbits running around being all dopey and that, blowing each other up. A bit like that sort of thing. It'd be a really cool game. Like if you went to a local bar or a pub and they gave people a couple of drinks and at the same time said, "Oh, here you go, play this." You know, get a couple of people that have had too many drinks in them, or just the right amount of drinks in them, and give them the controls of that game. Fucking results would be hilarious. I'd laugh my head off. I'd find that amusing. But I'm easily amused. Raven Rabbids, that's it. Yeah, it's got that sort of feel to it, you know. But at the same time, that Goat Simulator kind of made me... It kind of reminded me of Tony Hawk's and Matt Hoffman. It kind of made me want to go play those games again. I don't know if anybody else remembers Matt Hoffman BMX, Pro BMX, or the... If you're one of the 4 people in the world that's never heard of Tony Hawk games. Hey, it happens. There are some people out there haven't heard of it. Oh, sweet. Now we can make food. There's a police station over here. Maybe I can... Sir? Excuse me. Can you direct me to where the police station is? Did your mother ever tell you that when a lady's in distress you fucking help? Man. It's alright, I think I found it. I don't need your help, you stupid zombie. Oh, BK18. We shall just leave that right the fuck where it is. That's what we're going to do. Okay, now we can drop this pair of shoes because we now have a sewing kit. We got 2 of them now, so we're good. Keep an eye on our shoes, make sure they don't just die on us. So I hope everybody's enjoying their Monday night, Tuesday morning. It's Tuesday morning for myself at the moment. Oh, half hour until lunchtime. I found a PlayStation myself, you stupid zombie. Thanks for nothing. Man. You ask these zombies for help, man. They don't fucking help at all. Everything's the exact same with them. Give us a hand. Help us do this. Fucking zombies, mate. Don't trust them. Oh, believes me, he's got one upstairs. Let me just shut that there for a second so he doesn't sneak up on me while I look this out. Oh, come down, sunshine. You got something to say? Come down, say it. Forever hold your peace. I'm the guy downstairs making out the noise. You know what? We ain't even going to take this shit from this zombie. We'll fuck this zombie up. Because we don't play. They bit their tongues off while they turned. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I got in so much trouble because the Wii wasn't even mine and I broke the controller. Your bum is out the window. Okay. You should probably bring your bum back in the from the window. Oh, stab vest. Yeah, we'll take that. Oi. There we go. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Yo, zombies! You can all fucking go and lick my balls! So we're gonna head that way. What do we got up that way? Let's have a look. Hang on, did I miss something? Hey, zombie, it's actually me this time. Nice one. Fucking zombies. Yeah, man. I nearly punched out every single one of my kids playing the Wii. Not because they pissed me off, but, you know, that's another story. But it's because you're moving and that, and then they stand too fucking close, and then you're in the middle of playing, and they do it deliberately. Kids, you do it deliberately. You stand too close to your parents when they're playing a Wii, and you get whacked, and you go, "Oh, mummy, daddy, you hit me," and you're like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry," and then they go, "Ah, I finished it. I got across the finish line. You lost, Dad," because I cared about hitting them in the head with the controller by mistake. Yeah, Magic's the guy to talk to, mate. I'm sure he's got some advice there on how to deal with the thumbnails. Me, I'm a Neanderthal. Just make them on my iPhone, and after the stream's done, I upload them because I still haven't figured out how to do it while I'm live or just before. And it's pretty hard too because I can't always write the message I want to write because of restrictions on spacing and that when you're live streaming and that. So it's hard to ask people in a chat about how they... oh, pair of good pants. We'll take them. Now we're all policed up. Look at that. Didn't get nothing extra. Right. He's under a vest. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take that and we're just going to empty out the bullets. We need the bullets. 2 people boxing. Man, that was my highlights. That was fucking awesome, man. I just love that shit. I'd be like boxing away. And if people go, "You look like a fucking idiot," and I'd be like, "Yeah, man, but I'm getting a workout." And they're like, "But you're still a fat cunt." It's like, yeah, I never said it was a good workout. All these people are like, the Wii and VR, they're going to get your kids off the couch and they're going to help with the obesity cry. Oh, fuck off, it is. How long did it take you to realise that you could sit down and still do this shit with the Wii? How long did it take you? It took me fuck all to realise that. There you go, Magic. If you're interested, mate, sounds like there's some people out there that could use who could really use a tutorial video on how to set up thumbnails, banners, and stuff like that. Not just putting it out there. I definitely know a video would be a nice video is easy to watch. At least then you don't feel like an idiot not being able to understand it because you go, "Oh, sorry, hang on, I missed what you said. Can you repeat that?" At least you can always go back and have a look. I've done that plenty of times. How do I do something? Oh, I know. Check Facebook. Check YouTube. Someone's bound to have made a video about how to do it. How to put on a condom. Come on, I know there's a video out there that'll tell you how. Come on, there's gotta be. I don't even know why I kept these bullets. They're not even the right bullets I need. Let's eat a potato. You have to put me out of my misery. Not me. I don't want to be put out of my misery. But thank you for noticing that I was in misery. Oh, I'll tell you that, because, yeah, why not? I don't want to have to worry about fixing up a bag, guys. So that's... Really? That moment when you have the exact same backpack on and all of a sudden you cannot carry all the items because two stupid items decided to go... to the wrong spots. Drop that chicken. Fuck chicken. I don't need chicken. I'll take that mag for the Colt though. Was that even what I picked up? That was what I picked up, wasn't it? Did I pick up a Colt? No, it's a 74, a 75. Where's a Colt? Is that a Colt? Oh yeah. That's what we're talking about. Colt uses 45s, that's what I want to be using. So rounds I like to use because they're more plentiful in the game. You start playing this game, you start realising what are the things that you can discard straight away and what are the things you can sort of not worry about discarding. No worries, Daz. Take it easy, man. Oh, hang on. Who's going? Oh, Silver Red Fox. No worries, man. Just catching up on chat here, guys. Yep, no, totally get that, Magic. Totally get that. I do the exact same things. There are certain things I don't advertise about myself when I'm streaming and stuff like that because there are just certain things I want to keep to myself because you know, they're my little techniques. I don't mind if people figure them out, but you know, there are certain things that's like, yeah, I'll help you along the lines, and there are certain things that's like, I'm going to step back and just watch and see how you do it. So I totally get that, mate. I pretty much assume that everybody's, you know, everybody will figure it out eventually. It's pretty much how it goes, isn't it? We'll figure it out eventually. Sometimes I like to just, not trying to be a jerk or anything like that, but sometimes I just like to point people in a direction and just go, there you go, everything you'll find is right there. But because, you know, I sometimes feel like sometimes people learn things a lot better when they're figuring it out themselves other than just having people telling them what they need to do. It's the information sort of sticks a little better. But everybody learns in their own different ways. So, you know, I guess if I knew anything about teaching, I'd be a teacher. I mean, I was for almost 15 years. But anyway. Oh, well, we'll take the blue one because it matches the police uniform. Watch it say no, not enough room again. Because I have to put those things away because it doesn't put... Yeah, see? Always. It's like, just put them in the right spot. Or for a knife. I try and go colours that are more... better for the environment. I've noticed blue isn't, but that red definitely sticks out like, you know, dog's balls. I got challenged by a dude earlier on someone's stream to a 1v1 in COD Mobile and said he would donate if I beat him. I said, man, I'm not going to do that. If you want to, you won't want to. If not, so be it. Yep. But at the same time, it depends what you're trying to get donations for. I mean, if I was doing a charity stream, then I guess any challenges game related I'd accept. But that's only because win or lose, it's for charity. But I mean, if it's just for personal donations, then yeah, you can be a bit more. Look, man. At the end of the day, no one has to take any of my advice, guys. I'm not. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, guys. So you don't have to take my advice. But it sounds like you did the right thing there, Kyle. But who am I to say, mate? Who am I to say? Yeah, exactly. Like I don't make. I make thumbnails for myself. I make thumbnails for Topeka, and there's a couple of people. There's one other person I make thumbnails for, and I won't mention who that person is because that's up to them if they want to mention that. But I make thumbnails for them, but not because they can't make them themselves, or anything like that. There you go. So you got a reason. He got cocky after that and said, "Do it or you're a pussy." I said, "Well, buddy, I am what I eat." So yeah, there you go. And someone tried to call me pussy whipped one time, like it was a bad thing. I was like, well, as opposed to being cock whipped, I'll take pussy whipped any day. Yeah, man, totally get that. There's only a few people that it's pretty easy to do thumbnails and stuff like that for myself. I mean, I found it pretty easy, but that's because I was making memey stuff. I'd take a family photo and add shit to it and really fuck it up and then send it back to family members. Yeah, and I don't know about you, Magic, but I mean, I can do a half decent thumbnail in like less than a minute. You're probably about the same, yeah? That's it, man. 57 days left. Oh, come on, man. We need the world to spin around a little faster. That'll work, won't it? Isn't that how time travel works? Do not tell me Superman lied to me. I believed in him. Gee, this has been looted already. I'm going to see if I can wash my hands at the water. I try my best, mate. I try my best. I'm limited, guys, on how I do my thumbnails. Everything I do, I try to do it as cheap as possible. I use a free light version of an app to make me thumbnails and that. And, they're not all the best. There's a couple there that I'm kind of impressed with. I'm like, yeah, I like that one. If I was a kid, I'd put that on the fridge. But most of them are pretty just generic. I feel like I make better ones for other people than I do for myself. But hey, that's just you're always going to be your first critic, guys. And you shouldn't listen to yourself because when it comes to being critical about your work, because you start second guessing yourself. And I threw a couple of my thumbnails away. But I sent them to my wife first before I went, nah, I'm going to delete them. She gave them back to me going, hey, these aren't too bad, This is actually not a bad thumbnail. I was like, oh, is it? Oh, well, shit to me, but okay. Whatever. some nice stuff here, but nothing of any real value. What can we put in here? Let's put the alcohol in here. Let's what else can we put in here? We put the rope in there. We don't need the rope. We don't need that either, because we're going to leave that right there. Just like that. We know where the shovel is now. Let's keep that, but let's ditch that. We got the Colt. We don't need 2 boxes of matches. We don't need any matches actually, guys, because we can make a hand drill from trees. A lot of people use thumbnail creator. You don't? No, I don't either. I use some fucking thingy for making photos, just to fuck with photos. It was the only one that I used, the only time I used a thumbnail creator was once. Because it had a YouTube banner creator thingy in it too. And I just kept fucking up with my banners. Every time I made them, I always made them the wrong size and they wouldn't be accepted by YouTube. So I just went, fuck it. I grabbed the app and I went, oh, that size. All right. And then just checked it. Just made sure my photos were the right size. And then I was like, right, that's it. I can work from that. And I didn't use it again. So that's the only time I've used a thumbnail creator. It was just the one time. Just to get that, just to get my banner the right size. And once I got that the right size and uploaded, I was like, yep, done with that. Pickstart. Yeah, I use a, it's called Knockout Pro or Pro Knockout. Just a light free version from bloody iTunes. But don't get me wrong, I'm a pretty dumb guy. It took me a little while to figure it out. I was like, hey, what's fucking going on here? What am I doing wrong? But now that I've gone through those trials and errors of figuring it out and learning the hard way and making mistakes, I've learned from those mistakes and I've been able to get quicker at it and a little bit better at it. A little bit better. I'm nowhere near some of the people I know. I know some people that I think to myself, really? You've got some graphic skills there, some good skills. You see, now I need 45s, not fucking 9mm. We'll check, see what we get anyway. Get up the stairs, you. We'll keep looking anyway. We'll just double check. We might find some 45s, because we really can't do anything without weapons, guys. Hey, what was that? What was that? I swear it just came up and said wash hands. It did. Must be water on the boat there. Get up, you. Nope. See ya. You're going in the ocean. I'll let Magic tell me and explain this to me, but I'll let, because Magic's here right now, I'll let him explain it to you, mate. It's really interesting. I had no idea. Did I already look up here? I feel like I already looked up here. It must have been last night. Different life. I try and remember how to get out of here. If you ask me, I think YouTube sometimes is a bit gutless. I think the people that control and run YouTube are a bunch of pussies and are a bit gutless sometimes. like, let us fight it out in fucking court ourselves. Let Rihanna and fucking Beyonce and every other person out there, let them sue us and take us to court like a fucking normal person. Don't fucking ban us and all that sort of shit. Let them fucking complain themselves. None of you do, because no one's actually put in any complaints. I mean, it's just like an algorithm. And YouTube has this algorithm machine thing that just listens to it and it hears the music and it goes, hey, that's the same sound as this song. That's a copyright song. The actual person, they never check. They never check to see if you actually have permission. And that's the difference between copyright and non-copyright. Okay, you can use people's stuff as much as you like, as long as you have their permission. As long as you have their permission, you can use it all day long. Has YouTube ever... Do you think YouTube is on a regular basis contacting bands to find out, and music companies to find out whether such and such Joe Blogs from YouTube got permission? Of course not. Why would they? Take too long. I played. I've never been pinged yet. I'm not saying it'll never happen. Of course, it will happen eventually, but I've never been pinged yet. But that's only because well, I talk over the music when it plays. You know. If there's a song that starts playing, I talk over it with stuff like, come on, YouTube, come and get me, eat my ass, grab a spoon, big spoon, because I got a big ass. You know, I say shit like that. So if there's actually somebody that actually has to sit back and listen, they have to listen to my outlandish fucking, you know, bullshit as well. Just because. When I edit videos, if I put any music in, I always change the speed of it. Sounds more like Alvin and the Chipmunks. I'm waiting for someone from some creator of Alvin and the Chipmunks to come and go, hey, you're using our voice likeness or some shit like that. I'll laugh my head off. I had people tell me one time, don't sing because you'll get copyright infringement. I was thinking, fuck off. If I sound like the fucking artist, then yeah, alright. And I don't fucking sound like any singer. I can't sing for shit. I sing so bad that if cats heard it, they'd hate it too. Yeah, I never request any songs when I go into anybody's chat. That's only because I'm not always familiar on how to correctly spell the name of a band or something like that. Like if you were to ask me how to spell Evanescence off the top of my head, no idea. I'd have to actually look it up. I'd have to get out of your stream, go try and find the band, look up the song, look up the name of the band, copy and paste that, and then stick it in your chat. And by then, I'm like, what was the song I wanted to play again? Hey, Seven, how you going, man? Oh, we request those songs, man, because... Or those songs for you to sing or songs for you to play on guitar. That's because... we want to push you out of your comfort zone because we know you've got skills, man. We know you've got skills. Well, I don't speak for everybody. That's why I request songs that might be a little bit out of your comfort zone or songs that I think you might not have played before. That's because I just want to hear how you're going to do it. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know you could have misspellings and it would still play the... I mean, as long as it doesn't go, oh, you misspelt Pink Floyd and the song Mother, so we're going to play Mother from Phil Collins instead, or Genesis. I never thought that you could actually... Oh, why am I still carrying this empty? I don't need to carry that empty. Here's a suggestion for you, Seven. Don't take requests, or do up a set list like bands do. You know, they choreograph a set list and they go on stage and they already know what their encore song's going to be, and they know someone in the crowd's going to yell it out, so they just wait for that one person. They go, you're like Metallica, they'll be like, what do you just want to hear? Nothing else matters. No, I've already played that. What do you want to hear? Whom the bell tolls. No, I've already played that. What do you want to hear? Orion. Did someone say Orion? We're going to play Orion. You can do it like that. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind next time I'm in your chat there, Magic. Yeah, man, just do a set list. You could I don't know how you would display the set list. But you could do a set list and let people know these are the songs that will be played, you know. Again, I'm not trying to tell you how to do your channel, man. You're a big boy, you know what you're doing. Okay, so if someone requests a song, the auto thing will go, okay, at the end of this song here, we'll play the requested song. And then it goes back into its playlist where it left off, or... That's not a bad idea, Seven. That's not a bad idea. I don't know how other people are, but I can only... Normally when I come to watch someone live, I can stay there watching them for hours, you know. If they're entertaining enough, I can sit down and watch them for hours. And you are, Seven. You are entertaining, and I get pleasure watching you. Not that type of pleasure. Well, maybe a little. But when someone's got an 8-hour-long stream, like someone did an 8-hour-long stream, and they said, "Oh, Zombie, I gave you a shout out in that stream." I was like, "Oh yeah, cool." I was like, let me know when you get to it. I was like, wait, you want me to watch the whole fucking 8 hours? That's a work shift. That's a fucking day in school. I can't sit back and watch just to dedicate 8 hours to one YouTube video. I can't do that. I'd love to. Oh, see, yeah. Yeah, see, that's that you can make it to do that, or there's a like it doesn't automatically skip when one or two people say the skip. You have to tell that, you have to add that command, do you, or is that automatic? Oh no, you said that you can make it where that if one or two people. Ah. See, it'd be my luck, and I've seen this happen. I've seen this happen in other people's streams, but it would be my luck that I'd request a song, and there'd be 3 people in that chat that don't like it, so they'd hit skip. And I'd be like, motherfucker, I just had to listen to 15 fucking rap songs about bitches and hoes. I wanted to put one fucking song of Leonard Skinner on, and you skipped me, bastards. Now, when you say you can skip, will that skip the person's song that's been requested, or is that one that's like, no, that's been requested, that can't be skipped? Because I go into a lot of streams, and there's people that play a lot of rap and techno and dance music and stuff like that, and I get it. There's people out there that like that stuff, and I don't mind some rap myself every now and then. Dance music, not so much. I'm a fat bastard. I don't dance. Um, only the song that's playing. Oh well, see there you go. It still could be that one. It could be that requested song, couldn't it? Uh, oh, this guy's got a pistol vest. Oh, snapper-rooney. Fuck you. Well, fucking take that. Fuck yeah. Really? I don't do one skip because it's not fair if I just one person doesn't like it because everyone else might. Yeah, that seems like about a fair thing. Yeah, needing a couple of people, like a consensus. Your longest video was 24 hours. Shit, I didn't even check these barns over here. 24 hours. I would love to do a 24-hour stream, but I'm just not going to. Not because I can't. Body and spirit's willing. It's my internet. My internet is playing up at the moment. Something's playing up. If I'm in this game here, alright, apparently I've got the best internet I can possibly have for my area. I cannot play any games with my wife anymore because as soon as we start getting together and we get into a party chat, that's it. Within about 40 minutes, she'll end up being kicked from the party chat and she'll be kicked from the game. It don't matter what game it is. It can be GTA, it can be Goat Simulator, it can be fucking any game. It just does it every single time. And it's also gotten to the point like I can only do like an hour-long stream, just over an hour long, because after that I start end up with issues as well. Don't know what it is. I don't know whether I need a new router or modem or whatever the fuck it is. That all came back as fine, so obviously it's probably not that. So I don't know. "24-hour stream for Christmas." Yeah, that's alright. See, I'd do it, but I don't want to advertise that I'm going to do a 24-hour stream and then have it only be 6 hours or 3 hours or an hour, because that's all my internet would last. Had a fireplace and a different light on a tree with music playing the whole 24 hours. Was it all Christmas music? Yeah, I might have stopped in and just hit the like and then left. Because around Christmas time, I've seen a lot of people playing Christmas music, and Christmas music to me is like a dentist drill. So when I hear it, I'm out. I won't even go shopping. I won't even go to the shops. I see Christmas decorations in the shops, I'm out. I don't have anything to. I don't like it. My Christmas tree here at home is a black Christmas tree. It's full of Jack Skeleton and Grim Reaper. I got a Grim Reaper sits on top of the... Fuck the angel. I got a Grim Reaper sitting on top of the tree. Skeletons and stuff like that all over my Christmas tree. How would Vanilla Ice Christmas music go? Come on, Kyle, drop some bars. Snow baby, snow baby. You mean snow, snow baby. Do 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 do. I stole Queen Riff. Do 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 do. Sorry, came out wrong. No, I got what you mean. You're basically saying don't advertise it as 24. Label it 24-hour stream afterwards. Is that what you're saying? Title it something else. Yep. Yeah, that's normally what I do. If for any reason, I just give it a generic title at the start, basically. And then if it changes while I'm streaming, I'll go through and fix it up if I remember. I don't always remember. Dude, you guys out there, you're probably getting the rawest me. I'm as useless as tits on a bull, man. I forget a lot of shit now. I never used to, but now I sort of do. I forget that I need to change titles. I forget that, that says public server. I'm not in a public server, I'm in a private. Whoops, gotta change that. I don't. Last thing I want is someone going, "You're a clickbaiter." It's like, no, I'm a masturbator, not a clickbaiter. Fucking gonna insult me, get it right. Ah, yeah. The old PC. I know you're cold, lady. I'm gonna get you to some shelter. Just wait, we're almost there. TMI, too much information. Kevin Bloody Wilson wrote a song about it, and he says, if you say you don't wank, you're a liar. You're a fool if you say that you do. So next time you see Prince Charles on TV, remember he once pulled his pud too. Alright, stop. Better look and listen. Send us back with some brand new instruments. Gonna be some big ass presents coming in your house with milk and cookies to make sure he doesn't see your mama's a Wookiee. Something like that. He's on ice, ice, baby. Do 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 do. Cause he can't handle crack, crack, baby. Do do do. I don't know. How much dick did dogs dick? What does that mean? Fair enough. Fair enough, Magic. Sounds like the way to go. Yeah, I just keep all mine generic, my titles at the moment. I used to make puns with them, but most of the people didn't get it. They didn't get the puns. And then I realised, yeah, you kind of need to be Australian to get these ones because a lot of it was Australian slang. So I stopped doing the puns. I'll probably get back into it. But I want to do a 24-hour stream. Actually, well, I want to do a stream like you just said, 1 till I fall, basically, until I just go, nah, that's it. It's been fun, but my body's like crashing out. Wish I could charge that zombie, just boot him off the bloody docks. Yep. It's a tongue twister. No, a tongue twister is how much bears could a Bear Grylls grills if a Bear Grylls could grill bears. Or I'm not a pheasant plucker, I'm a pheasant plucker son, I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucker comes. Or how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. They're tongue twisters. Or seashells by the seashore. They're tongue twisters. That how much dick did dogs dick? I mean, if that's going to be a tongue twister, then I guess anything where we sort of just add rhyming words becomes a tongue twister, doesn't it? Or we just add words that all start with the same letter. That'll work. Maybe. Don't take my advice. Don't take my word for it. I wouldn't have a clue. Obviously, none of those things were actually tongue twisters for me because I didn't twist my tongue up and fall over them, so. Tyre repair kit, we'll just move it. I used to title like 2-hour streams, but now I title it Monday, whatever gameplay. Yeah, I just title it whatever the game is. Let people know that it's warning adult content. Come chat. I'm not bothering telling people too much about what I'm going to do in the game anymore because, you know, plans change. Well, drop that's fucked. Oh, battery. Oh, battery. Don't need it. Need gloves. Take can opener. And take that food too. Okay, someone put a stone in there. What else? Another BK-18. Nope. Fuck. Oh, for fucking. Ah. Emptied all this stuff out the barrels, guys. That's all the crap in there. We just empty it out. So there was nothing in there. Damn, I was hoping there'd be some stuff in there. I've got a car almost set up, guys. I've just got to get a couple of things for it. I need a battery, a radiator, and a wheel. I've got a radiator there, but I've already got a radiator up the wheel. I was really hoping there'd be a battery there. Hey, Real Kings. How you going? But I've been off stream for 2 days now trying to recover. Should be back on tomorrow. I'm going to get out of here. Go get some sleep. Bro, much love. Have a great stream. No worries, Magic. Have a good rest, man. Cheers for stopping in. Cheers for dropping some knowledge on us. Those that were lucky enough to be here when he dropped some advice. If not, you'll have to go back and read the chats afterwards. Oakley dokley, let's go see if we can find that goddamn battery. And a Saka wheel. I'm definitely not going to find it in a house. I'm going to have to look for fucking sheds. If I had a superpower, what superpower would it be? To not give a fuck about humanity. That's what I wish my superpower was. So many times I've just wanted to walk away and let humanity crumble on its own, not help. But I end up helping, and you know, there's those times when it ends up backfiring, ends up, you know, backfiring in my face. It ends up being a bad idea to actually help. But my human nature says that when people are in need and stuff like that, you help. Sometimes those people that are in need are tricksters. So my superpower is I wish I had the ability to not give a crap about humanity. I wish I had the power to be able to shut it off. But I can't. So I shan't. Shape shifting, and what would be the first shape you'd shift into? I bet you zombies wish you could climb. Let's get a little loud, guys. I didn't realise. Sit down. Oi. You're his twin. You sit down too. We only got one shot left. Oh, so you'd shapeshift into people, not shapeshift into shapes. That's what I think of when I hear the word shapeshifter. I think of people shapeshifting into shapes. You're lucky I got no fucking bullets! Stupid zombies. And that's how you get away from a mob of zombies. To a bigger building. How many followed us? I blinded them all with the smoke, you see. The only one that followed me was the one on the other side of the train. The rest didn't see where I went. Like to fly? That's a good one, Magic. Love it. I'll leave that one there. Would you have done this in real life? How do you mean, mate? The exact way I just did that? You're talking about in the game? Would I have done the game the same way? Favourite actors? He won't even know you're there. Who's your Don't worry, I know who your favourite actor's Tom. I've checked out your stuff there, Script Princess. Would I have done this in real life? Is that question for me? And what part are you asking me if I do in real life? I'm assuming that's what it means. In real life, if I was hiding from zombies, and let's face it, that's what you're pretty much doing. If I was trying to get away from zombies, the first place I would go is a cemetery. I know it sounds like a stupid place to go, but trust me, a cemetery would be the best place to go if there's a zombie apocalypse. Hey man, it's 2020. Can't we have both, Seven? Can't someone just not like themselves and be a stalker at the same time? It's we can do it. It's 2020. We have the power. More power than old He-Man did. But yeah, Daz, if that's what you're asking. If it was a zombie apocalypse, I would... I don't know if I'd wait a week. I think you'd have to really... No worries, man. I think you'd have to take a couple of days to take it all in, to actually go, so seriously, this is happening. This is really happening. I'd probably, like you, Seven, I'd probably take a week of going, no, seriously, there's really zombies? We really get to do this? This is really happening? That first week would be initially all that. After that, I would go to a cemetery, because let's face it, if there are zombies, we can only go off what the movies tell us as zombies. And the movies tell us that zombies, you destroy the brain and they can't do nothing. So if we're keeping that as the premise of a zombie apocalypse, then I'd go to a graveyard. It stands to reason that after autopsies and all that sort of stuff, the brain's been disconnected from the body, it's been buried, it's starting to rot, formaldehyde and all that sort of shit. It's not coming back, guys. They're not coming back. You're never going to have... So whenever you see a zombie movie, Night of the Living Dead did it worst. They made a big, massive mistake in that. In the Night of the Living Dead, the original movie, they had a guy who was walking, and all of a sudden his roby thing comes off, and you can see that he's got a Y incision, which means he's been autopsied on. They weigh the brain when they do an autopsy. Okay, that means they have to separate it from the head. There's no way that zombie would have been walking around. If hitting them in the brain means taking them out, that zombie should not have been walking around. So I stick with graveyard. I think graveyard would be the safest location. But then eventually I'd head inland and uphill. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. If I have to run and I've got a mob of zombies and most of them on one side and I've only got one in front of me, I'm going to shoot that one that's in front of me and just go. I mean, the sound's right there where they are, so they're already there for the sound, so they're not going to run after the sound's still there. At least that's the theory I have. I could be wrong. I mean, I haven't got these zombies to test it on. Crazy Russian artwork. Oh, maybe it's not crazy Russian artwork, it's just artwork, isn't it? Dress shoes. Well, I mean, if we had the suit. I'm thinking my young lady's looking pretty snazzy right now. She's looking snazzy. There you go. Pumpkin seeds. We'll take the pumpkin seeds. Thanks, Magic, for that, mate. And thanks, Daz, for testing it out. And we'll take that now because we've got a spare shoulder to put it on. Fucking peacoats. Who named a peacoat a peacoat? That person's silly. PBG Chewy. What in the heck are you smoking? Well, as an adult, it generally is whatever I can get my hands on, whatever I want. I don't smoke dick. If it's green, I'll smoke it. If it's tobacco, I'll smoke it. But at the moment, I'm just going to keep just guessing on what I'm smoking. What do you think I'm smoking, Chewy? Chewy. Also the definition of what it would be like if you ate a Wookiee steak. It'd be chewy. Nice, I wanted to, but I don't know. I'm heavy into the behind the scenes, my dude. I was trying to be... Was Johnny Depp honestly sort of a character actor? Yeah, he probably is, man. Just be careful who you get your acting lessons from. Someone like Bill Cosby might say, here, I'll teach you acting. Act like this never happened. Nah? Mr. Brady, how you going, man? Thank you for coming through. Let's test our blood, guys. What's our blood group? We are O positive. Everyone, stay positive. Oh, okay, so we need to... what do we need to do? We need to drop some stuff. We need to get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Oh, we can get rid of that, definitely, for sure. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to take some blood right now. While everything's okay, we're going to take some blood. Yep, that's right, Epic Zero. Good at acting as if you have a life. I love it. That's awesome. Never assume Magic is left. Magic is always floating around, guys. He's always got his finger on the pulse of everything that's happening. He's one of the good guys. As you can see, he's a real helpful bloke with the commands there and helping me out with Nightbot. I've been able to use the way I've been able to check how he wrote the messages into Nightbot to be able to go, oh, that's what I need to do. And that's why I've been able to make a couple. If it wasn't for Magic showing me how to do that, I wouldn't have known. So shout out to Magic. Hey, did you end up putting your link in for your new video you put up, mate? Because, guys, I'm going to do a little bit of inventory management. It's kind of boring. It's going to take me about 5 minutes. Magic, if you want to drop that link in, man, for your video, everybody go check it out while I do this boring stuff quickly. If you don't mind. It's pretty good. I heard someone rip ass. No, you didn't. You heard my fucking chair. The chairs are always... Zombie bites, Holden or Ford, mate? Holden. They might be just holding together, but Fords are found on rubbish dumps, so... Alright guys, there's a... Magic just dropped a link in there, guys. Go check it out. It's the... some magic from Magic. Is that an official server? No, I'm not in the official server today. I'm in my own server. Last night I was in an official. I play in both. Depends on what my mood is. Today I just wanted to chill. I'm also setting some things up and getting some stuff ready for some other friends and that are going to come through later on. I want to make sure everybody's geared up and ready to go to have a bit of fun. Trying to find some more car parts so I can get this other car running so we can have races. Yeah, no, this is community. This is a community one. I play on the officials. Look, it just really depends. I don't play. I play on them every single day. I go in every single day, and I just stalk people. I don't even try and kill people. I just follow them and track them, and just watch what they do. I like doing that. Not trolling. I don't troll. Not into that. I don't recommend that. But I do like to just, you know, randomly say things to them like, you didn't check that over there, dude. And have them go, hey, where the hell did that come from? It was me. I couldn't find a desk for what the Walking Dead, so I streamed Destiny 2. Oh, okay, cool. Magic just kicked Magic in the balls. There you go. If you ever want to play in my official, my server, mate, there you go. That's how to get into one of mine. Mine is password protected. I do change the password regularly. 9-volt battery, we'll take it. Don't need that. That's why I'm not really worried about houses too much, guys. I'm just looking for sheds. That's normally where you'll find the car parts. Let's take a couple of seconds to appreciate the fact that we have the ability to cut the barrel off. Danker. Not sure what that means. You might have to explain that one to me. I'm not sure what danker means. Danker. Why do I feel like it's thank you? Fucking hell. It's empty. I can't. It's empty. I'll get you one later, Daz. Next time I get coffee, I'll get you a coffee. I'll get you one then. But I can't do it right this second. So, Nah. Alright, let's just put that away. Okay, use that up. That's better, not having them blocking my view anymore. They didn't block my view very much, but, you know. I know that chopping them down takes away range, I do know that. But I'm not really worried about that at the moment. Come on. I'm in here. Come to my room, lady. Hello. Yeah. You want some of this, don't you? There you go. So I don't even worry about shooting every single zombie because it's not even worth it. It's a waste of bullets. You can outsmart them. When you're in the public service, man, try this. Try just running up and... Oh, you ate my like button. Cheers, man. I think there's actually a command for that. I think. I can't remember. There you go. Oh, shut up, Bubbaloo. Bubbaloo the cat wanting to go into one of the rooms there. It's like, there's nothing in there for him, but he just meows to go in there because he just wants to walk in there and just... You know, cats a lot to walk in, have a look. Like, yep, nothing to see here. Clear. Meow, clear. But now I'm really getting out. I do have to get up in 6 hours. No worries, man. Get your rest, man. Ooh, a belt. We'll take that. It can always help. Get your rest, man. I encourage good sleep when people can get it. I myself don't get very good sleep, but that's a me issue. I'm sure I'll figure that one out later on. I'm going to drop that because I got one in my hands there. So I can grab that piece of fruit. Oh, that one. That was a bad pair. Bad pair. Always check those hothouses, guys. You might find some vegetable seeds. You find some vegetable seeds, you know, you can plant it. Then you can live, guys. Ooh, almost missed an apple. That spawned in at the last second just as I walked past it. Don't be afraid to check the trees a couple of times, guys, even if you think you've missed it. You know, if you think you've missed it, just go check it again. It doesn't hurt. Who knows? You never know. You might actually... Like that. What's that there? That is something, isn't it? No, it's free 80s. We don't want free 80s. Poo. You're better off just throwing stones at them. When has anybody ever said, get me the free 80? Excuse me. Yep, good plum. There we go, we'll take that. Ah, see? Pumpkin seeds. But I've already got some seeds on me, so I don't need to grab them. But always check them out. The Epic is 0. That's the max amount of people you have had in the stream. What are you talking about? It tasted weird, and it tasted like you're not supposed to take a bite out of it. Really? What's the max amount of people you've had in your stream? I'm a gentleman, Epic. I don't kiss and tell. It's not important, mate. It's not important how many people you get in the stream right there when you're live. I mean, I'd continue doing this if I had one person. I'd be doing this if I had 50 people. You know, I'm never really taking count. That's just me though, because I'm just trying to, you know, I don't worry about that sort of stuff. So I don't really take count, man. If I had a number for you, I'd give it to you, but I just don't know. I've got 7 in here now, so let's just say 7. I don't know, probably more. I stream, but I only have 0 views. Yeah, man, I really don't know what to say. Like I said the other night, there's 3 things. 3 key things you need to do to be able to grow your channel. Those 3 things were taught to you, or should have been taught to you, as a child growing up. They're the same 3 things you use to make friends and to keep friends. Those 3 things are the same 3 things you need to be able to do to be able to grow your channel. Be yourself is the number 1. Yep, that's cool. But there may be people that'll watch this later on down the track. So I'm going to go through the 3 things that I think are key to helping people with their YouTube channels. Number 1, be yourself. Don't try being another YouTuber. Don't try being like, if you see things that work on other YouTube streams, that's fine. You can take inspiration from anything. There's nothing wrong with that. But be yourself. Because if you try to be Jacksepticeye, you're not Jacksepticeye. There's only one of him. If you try to be PewDiePie, you're not PewDiePie. There's only one of him. If you try to be this zombie bites everything, you're not him. There's only one of me. If you try to be Magic, you're not Magic. There's only one of him. See where I'm going with this? Be yourself. There's only one of you, Epic. So that's the number 1 key. And that's for everybody. That's for everybody. There's only one of you. Be you. The other 2, you know, as you're doing right now, you're Lavron, how you going? All right then, thank you. I will take that sub. Thank you very much. You learned that the hard way? Man, there are some good lessons in life to learn, but the only way we learn them and have them stick is by learning them the hard way. It doesn't matter how you learn your lessons, man, as long as you learn something from it. And if you can learn something from it and you can better yourself and better your life, that's all that matters. So mistakes and stuff like that we all make. Oh, man, I've made heaps of them. I deleted a whole heap of upload videos because I was like, yeah, I don't want to keep upload videos up there. They take too much. I just want to keep my live ones up there, and I'll delete the uploads. But now I kind of wish I didn't, you know, because like, oh, there were some good ones there, and I probably could have tied them in with this one or that one or something else. Could have done something with it, and I've probably screwed myself over by deleting it. You know, so yeah, you learn from your mistakes. So the second thing that you need to do, we don't need to do, but it helps, and that's you be like everybody in the chat. You know, you go through and you go check other people out and say hello to people, be nice to people. People remember you, and people come through and they go, hey, I remember this guy, he was nice in chat, he was saying hello to people, you know, maybe I'll check him out. Maybe they check you out, maybe they come across and they don't like your stuff and they never come back, but maybe they come over and they like your stuff and they recommend you to their friends. So that's the second key. Go into other people's chats and talk to them. Get to know people. Watch other streamers. You don't have to be like them, but you can be inspired by the way they do things. My inspiration on me and my YouTube is typical gamer. The reason why I started doing YouTube is I watched this guy named Typical Gamer. He's a Canadian. He's plays games, stuff like that. Him and his girlfriend, and I thought, wow, this guy's good. You know, here he is. He can, and I love it too because he's a clean YouTuber, which means that he doesn't swear and stuff like that. And yes, I fucking swear like a champion. But it's also good to know that there are YouTubers down there I can sit my grandkids in front of and I don't have to worry. And typical gamers like that. And I thought to myself, here's this young man who decided that I'm going to do YouTube videos. And I thought, well, I play video games. I like playing video games. And I don't mind talking to people. Maybe I'll do this. And then I thought about it and I thought, nah, stupid idea. I'm too old to do this sort of shit. And then I thought, my grandkids might want to one day have a look back and see what their pop was like. How he played video games, how he spoke to people, how he, you know, if he made people laugh and all that sort of stuff. So the reason why I started doing it, I was like, well, this guy can do it. I can use this as a way to leave something behind for my grandkids and other people. So fuck it, I'll do it. That's it, Magic. That's 100%. You know the best you are. And you are the best you'll ever be. You know, you are what you are, and you know, you've got to embrace it. So I'm a foul-mouthed jokester who likes to make jokes about everything. If I tried to censor myself, you guys would all know it. And you would call me fake. You know, because it'd be so obvious because I'd be stumbling over shit. I wouldn't be able to do shit. But that's just me. I only know how to be me. I've been me for over 40 years. I don't know how to be anybody else. That's right. Nobody wants a robot. Now, at the end of the day, I have a lot of respect for those people out there that want to keep their YouTube channel clean and all that sort of stuff. I've got full respect for that. I totally respect that. And that's the beauty, guys. It's their YouTube channel and they're allowed to run it the way they want to run it. And that's the beauty about this. This gives us our own platforms to be able to be who we want to be. Like, everybody asks me, I've been asked a lot about the fires in Australia. And I've had to explain to people, well, I'm not anywhere near the fires. They're like 4,000 kilometres away. They're on the other side of the country. And people have said to me, is Australia on fire because there's this fire the size of Manhattan? It's like, and I have to explain to these people, well, if the whole of Manhattan was on fire, would you say America's on fire? No. And I've been told that, geez, you're a bit rude when you say it. I was like, no, sometimes people, it's not that I'm being rude, it's just that I'm just being blunt. You know, I'm being blunt. So and then I've had people go, oh, aren't you a bit callous? Because I've said, no offence to the people that are in Queensland and all those other places that are on fire, but they could have prevented this from happening. And I've had people go, well, that's a bit cold. It's like, no, it's a truth. It's a truth. What? It shouldn't be, the truth shouldn't be said because there's a fire going? No. If the truth ain't said, then you know what I get? I get people thinking that the whole of Australia is on fire. Alright? And that it's a big disaster that came out of nowhere. The truth is, it's not a big disaster that came out of nowhere. It was deliberately lit. The second thing is, The state knows that they need to do shit to prevent this stuff. Beyond the point. The point is, no matter what, if it offends or anything like that, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not here to, be best buddies with every single person. And that's the beauty about opinions, you see. These are just my opinions. An opinion is neither right nor wrong, okay? It doesn't mean I'm right. It doesn't mean I'm wrong. It's just that. It's just an opinion. It's just a thought that comes into my mind. And I don't filter myself. I just let it out. There are some words that I do filter because they're just inappropriate words, and I don't like using those words in general. But there are some things that I don't talk about because, just none of anybody else's business. Oh, thanks, mate. It's not necessary, guys. You don't have to do that, but thank you very much anyway, mate. I appreciate it. Look, I've had people say to me, if you promote yourself a lot more, you could get that 1,000 and the 4,000 watch hours and all that. Yeah, I know. And if I cared about it, I'd worry about it. But I don't. I don't care about it. I don't want people donating to me. Maybe later on down the track I'll worry about it, but the money won't go to me. It'll go to my grandkids or back into the channel. But right now, I'm just too busy having fun. I don't care. I don't care about whether I get 1,000 subscribers in the 12 months or the 4,000. I really don't care. It does not worry me at all. I'd rather people spend their money on their loved ones and stuff like that. Don't donate to me. I bet you any money there's a charity near you that could do with that money. Donate to them. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. I'm not going to discourage anybody from doing anything they want to do. I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine, man. I'm not going to discourage you. I'm just letting you know you don't have to. No one has to do anything like that. I mean, you guys are already promoting me by just viewing the video, guys, and giving it a view. People come along and they see this has got X amount of views, and they go, hey, let me have a view of it. These guys are doing it without even trying. And that's another thing I wanted to sort of do for myself as well. I wanted to prove that I could, I could make it with YouTube without having to promote myself. Sometimes I feel like some people's promotions are a bit right in your face. And that's fine. That's fine. That's part of their personality. I totally get that. It's fine. I don't mind. That's it, man. Put your money towards your hobbies, guys. Put the money in towards finding out who you are as a human being and what you like and all that sort of stuff. Live in the moment. Because it's all it is, isn't it? A series of moments. Be right back. Shower. Alright, guys. Nobody in chat picture Kyle soaping himself up naked in a shower. Nobody. I mean it. You too, Daz. Stop it. I know you're thinking about it. Stop it. Yeah, man. It's easier. That's the other thing too. It's very hard to talk with people like when one's texting and the other one's talking. It's a bit hard. But yeah, we basically were. You should put the link in for your microphone and that. Well, my room here, I've had people say to me, why do you have the blackboard? Is this a school or something? It's like, no, I got the blackboard because I got grandkids. And this YouTube channel is basically for them. So the chalkboard's there for them too to draw on when they come over to see their pop. It's actually pretty low to the ground. So it's actually there for them to draw on so then they can think. They haven't been in here for a couple of days. My phone will die soon. Also, why would I think about that? I don't know. Why did I think about mentioning it? I mean, we could ask ourselves these questions all day long, Daz, but at the end of the day, we're both talking about Kyle naked in the shower. So I thought about it, you thought about it, it's happening. That's exactly right, Magic. That's exactly right. You could tell all the people that were after YouTube just for money. As soon as the Copa law came out and they were all like, oh, well, if that's what YouTube's going to do, I'm going to go to Twitch, thinking Twitch wouldn't have the same fucking rules. Duh, it's for media and social media. But... shh, everyone. Kyle knows we're thinking about him in the shower. Yeah. That's it, man. The money will come if you love what you're doing and you're really good at what you're doing. Even if you're bad at what you're doing, there's people out. I see people making money on YouTube all the time, and it's like the first thing that goes through my mind when people are trying to make money on YouTube is get in front of the fucking camera and show me something other than a fucking black screen with some shitty ass music going. But hey, man, if that's what they want to do. Hey man, that's fine. Even if you weren't joking and you did make a wrong choice clicking on the stream, my advice would be, if this isn't for you, then there's probably 40... There's over... Do you know how many YouTube channels there are, guys? Does anybody actually really knows? Someone tried saying when all this Copa law was going on, they were like, oh, there's, you know, there's 60,000, there's 60 million YouTube channels out there. And I'd like to let you know that someone like PewDiePie's already got 50 million, so there's good chance there's 100 million channels out there. So if I don't have what you like, I'm pretty sure someone else out there will have what you like. But just understand something there, Epic. The amount of people... I was in a stream the other day watching someone stream, and someone said, SUP. S-U-P. And the host was like, you can't say sub. And I was like, he didn't say that word, he said S-U-P. SUP. He's like, no, he can't say that word. It's like, no, you're talking of S-U-B. He can't say S-U-B. S-U-P is SUP, short for what's up. And he's like, no, you don't understand, and it's don't worry about it. It's like, no, dude, you're the one that clearly doesn't understand, and I didn't want him to lose a supporter just because he misunderstood what the supporter was saying. So keep that in mind, guys, when you make jokes and stuff like that. I'm a jokester. I like joking. Read the room before you make jokes and stuff like that. If the person doesn't seem like a person who makes jokes a lot, maybe don't joke in their chat. They might take it the wrong way. And it's not their fault. It's not anyone's fault. But they could take it the wrong way. Me, I just look at every single thing anybody ever says in my chat as a joke. That's the way I look at it. I go, that's a joke. Unless someone goes, no, you fucking dickhead, that's not a joke. I really mean it. You're an asshole. Alright, cool. Well, again, that's your opinion and everyone's entitled to one. Just like assholes. Everyone's got one. Right? Oh, don't worry, mate. But yeah, I have seen a couple of streamers, I got to be careful myself because some of my humour here, that it flies in Australia. It's fine in Australia, but it's not necessarily fine around the world. So I got to try and... That's it. You can't make everyone happy. Just make yourself happy. Unless, of course, making you happy is trying to make everybody else happy. Then you just fight in a vicious circle. It's like a snake eating itself. You know? I have to wait for the rain to stop. The rain's hammering me. Canned spaghetti? Fuck yeah. Alright, it's time to patch up some gear. Alright, let's patch up. $31 million. See, you're already wrong on that. You know that, right? PewDiePie has 50 million followers. You can only be a follower if you have a YouTube channel. Think about it. There you go. That sounds like a more realistic number right there, Magic. That sounds more like it. It's easy for people to automatically think there's not many, but there is. There's fucking shitloads. What else is damaged that needs to be fixed? The shoe's damaged. YSAR. Google couldn't give you a correct answer, man, because it's constantly changing from people shutting theirs down and people being banned and people adding new accounts. Consider a troll that'll have 15 different accounts just to annoy the shit out of you. 100 million and counting. There you go. I thought it was only 50 million. I was fucking way off. There you go. So there has to be 100 million plus YouTube accounts for him to have that many followers. That's how it works, or at least that's how I've been led to believe it works. If I am wrong, then you know. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Whoops, it has happened in the past. Let's load this up. Let's put that back. Let's load this up. Let's put that back. Okay, what else do we have? Do we have any other 45s? Oh, yes, we do. 7 more here. There you go, 125 mil. And I just want to point out, I don't support PewDiePie. So just because his numbers don't represent all the numbers, what I'm saying, because I don't support him, my wife doesn't support him, my son doesn't support him, my daughters don't support him. These are people that all have YouTube channels. So, you know. T-Series. I don't know who T-Series is. I'm curious now. Okay, now it's time to fix up the guns. No. So what did you end up getting, Epic Zero? What did it end up telling you? Get a bit more accuracy now in that. That looks like it's all good. As soon as this rain stops, we can go. Yeah, man. I don't even know if YouTube are aware how many people are actually on YouTube. You reckon it's that bad that it's gotten to the point even YouTube can't keep up how many people's on it? Like legitimately on it? I mean, granted, not all these people that have YouTube accounts are content creators. That's for sure. Not all of them. Some have just got it because they want to be able to say, good video, thanks for sharing it. your video helped me, or to I don't like Trump, or I don't like Hillary, or I don't like whoever it is that's someone's liking. This is always one of them. Last night I came up here and there was not a fucking scrap of food anywhere. Today I'm just tripping over cans of food. Oh, it's empty too. Yeah. Free 80 ACPs. No. I didn't check the house next to this. Oh, I left out a house. You're back. So what'd you find out, mate? You found out it's a lot more than 30 million, right? It's alright, we already know it is. As you get older, man, you'll pick up on this sort of stuff. That takes the free 80s, but I don't have a mag for it, so I don't care. No, we're not wearing a skirt. It's too fucking cold for that shit. Check this last house and then sit in here and wait for that goddamn rain to stop. I read the same article. Yeah. I don't even think YouTube will ever go away. I mean, I sure as hell don't want it to. It's a good little platform. You know? You know what I mean? When it's used right, it's awesome. When it's abused and mistreated, it's a fucking nightmare. I had more bullets than that. Guess not. Has it stopped raining now or what? I bet it starts up again. I'm almost done, guys. Been on here for over an hour now. I believe over an hour, nearly 2 hours, I believe. Oh, we'll go for another couple of minutes here. We'll make it 2 hours. iPad died, went to get phone. Yep, they do that. You know what sucks? When you sit there and you think about the satellite Voyager or whatever it is, the one that they sent to deep space. You're probably too young to remember this epic, but when I was a young man, they were sending, I think it was Voyager 1 or Voyager 2. I'm sure someone knows the name better than I do. They were sending that into space. Carl Sagan actually convinced NASA to have the camera turn around on it just as it went past Saturn, I believe, and try and take a photo of the Earth. And they got it. They got one, and it's a pale blue dot in the middle of what you can see as like a sunbeam, but it's a pale blue dot, and that's Earth. No worries, man. Well, you have a good day at school. Hey, William, how you going, man? Excuse me. I feel like sometimes when my head comes in, I just look around. It's kind of like a chicken. Pun intended, I have a bone to pick with you. Well, if it's a legitimate bone, it better be done outside of the chat. I know you said pun intended, so I'm waiting for the joke, the punchline. Oh, and if you think I'm going to be reading any messages while I'm live streaming, that's not happening. It'll just have to wait until I'm finished, mate. I don't like it when people... I don't read messages when people send me messages when I'm live streaming, especially when they're in my chat and they know that I'm live. That time's for me in the chat. So if that was the message that's popped up there, mate, I'd have to wait until I'm finished my stream. You're scrub-a-dub-dub now? All nice and clean to get behind the ears? That's not my auntie used to always say to me, wash behind the ears. I was thinking, what the fuck do you think I'm putting behind my ears? Oh, you have a pun for Kyle. Ah. Okay. What do you get a picture frame made of sponges? No, I got what you meant. What do you get when you combine a sponge with a picture frame? This sounds more like a joke than it does a pun. I could be wrong. Okay. I don't know what the pun was there, and I don't know what the joke was there. I missed it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. A flexible frame photo album. What do you get when you combine a sponge and a pictured frame? A flexible frame photo album. There's no pun there, man. I mean, if there is, I'm missing it. I don't even know if it's a... Oh, I'm sorry, William. I Followed by a doorbell ring, creaking sound, ding. I don't get it. Pitiful at humour? No, I wouldn't say that. I don't get it. I mean, you laughed? Okay, cool. That's all that matters. The goal is to make humour that throws people off track. Oh. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Even if it was in a good way or a bad way. There's been plenty of jokes that are bad jokes, but they're still funny, you know, because of the play on words, and that's normally what a pun is. A pun is a play on words. Like tickle your ass with feather. Sorry, I meant to say is a particular nice weather. So yeah, it sounds the same. Tickle your ass with a feather, particular nice weather. That's a pun. I used to go up to my teacher all the time. I used to go, tickle your ass with feather. She'd go, what? I said, it's particular nice weather, isn't it? But sense of humour is to the beholder, man. It's to the beholder. You know, I can make a joke about anything, like literally anything. Give me a subject matter, and I'll make a joke about it. Test me. I'm giving you a shot to test me here. I make a joke about anything. That doesn't mean that'll be good, but I'll make a joke about anything. You know, I'll read my audience and see what my audience is like, and if my audience seem like they can handle a dead baby joke, then I'll make a dead baby joke. If I think my audience can't handle a dead baby joke, then I won't make it. You know, so you just got to read your audience. First off, like, if someone's got an audience that's predominantly black, don't come in with racist jokes. That's just probably not the best idea. But that doesn't mean we all haven't heard a racist joke before and giggled about it and gone, ah, that's funny. It's bad, but it's still funny, you know. Because we know that we can change one of the words around and it's not racist no more. It's now about Bob, who we all know is a dickhead. You know? Yeah, come here. I want to talk to you in the office over here, son. You've been annoying the shit out of me. Getting bad complaints about you all day long. Get your ass in here. No. You're in timeout. Stay in there. Oh. So. Zombies. Okay. What type of weather do zombies like? Rain. There you go. It's not a good joke, but it's bad. It's a joke. Or what happened to the zombie when it ate Donald Trump's brain? It starved. There you go. Make a joke about you. What part do you want me to make a joke about? Do you want me to make a joke about your race? Do you want me to make a joke about you being a male? Do you want me to make a joke about you being on ankle bracelet? What? Where do you want me to start? Joke about me being Hispanic. You and your family standing in the front yard be a white picket fence. There you go. You don't like the word inconspicuous because it has spick in it. Is that what you wanted? I can make a joke about anything. I'm not saying they'll be good, you know, but, you know, I can make a joke about anything. Literally anything. Close your eyes and it sounded like you were abusing a person. Oh, I probably was. Hang on, when I was telling the person to get into the police station? Depends where you are, man. Depends where you are. You see, if you grow up in Australia, then my sense of humour is probably more in line with the Australians here. A lot of the Australian teenagers and that probably understand, and younger kids probably get my sense of humour because they grow up here. And we have to joke, we have to laugh. Our country's harsh, not as harsh as a war-torn countries as the Middle East. I mean, I made a joke when my daughter said she was pregnant. I made a joke. I said, "Right, I'm buying a crate." She's like, "What for?" I said, "I'm going to send you to the Middle East. I'm going to label it pregnant and unmarried." That was funny to me. Hey mate, you should be an Aussie deep down inside. Just don't let an Aussie get deep down inside you. I mean, unless that's your thing. I mean, I'm not going to, 2020, I don't judge. Hey man, do you know any your mama jokes, William? Or knock knock jokes? Not exactly. Here's a really good knock knock joke. I got a really good knock knock joke for you, okay, William? But you have to start it, okay? Blasting a cat with a fan. Okay, who's there? See, the premise of that joke is you tell people, I've got a really good knock knock joke, you start it, and they go, knock knock, and you go, who's there? And they're like, I don't know. That's part of the joke. That's the gag, get it? That's the gag. You leave them going, see, there you go. So that's part of the joke. You see, a knock knock joke can be knock knock, who's there? Orange who? Orange, you glad I didn't say blue? Knock knock, who's there? Bob who? Bob down and suck it. I mean, there's all sorts of ways you could go, but sometimes flipping the joke back onto a person and putting them in the spotlight and then having them go, I don't know the answer to this, is just as funny. That's just as funny to me. I mean, here's a joke about Australians for you, alright? Australians are so horny, even the kangaroos run in fear. Alright, so here's one for you, William. There's a family of cannibals, okay? There's a mummy cannibal, and then there's the child cannibal. And the child's like, Mum, I don't like Daddy. And Mum's like, well, push him to the side of the plate and eat your veggies. Fucking rain. Just won't stop. Or, how do you piss your wife off while you're having sex? Ring her up and tell her about it. If you never had a dad, everybody had a dad. Everybody's had a dad. They might not have been around when you're growing up, but they've had a dad. Maybe mum ate them like a redback spider or black widow. Your mum is so ugly she went to the beach and a sperm whale tried to fuck her. And for the premise of that joke, it doesn't matter whether his dad's around or not. He doesn't like his dad. See, he don't like his dad, and he's just pushing him to the side of the plate. Your mum was so fat she fell over, broke a leg, and gravy fell out. What is that zombie running from? Alright, he can continue running over that way. Let's go and check this building out. I think I already have before. Oh, we got another flare. La da 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 da. Well, I run down the street, guys. Everyone think of Chariots of Fire. Da 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 da. La da 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 da. Fuck you, YouTube. Don't try and copyright me for that. Grab a big old fucking spoon. Use a wooden one this time and eat my ass. I want to feel those splinters. We worship you at the Church of John Wick. See? Church of John Wick. You're thinking of burning a witch, eh? Awesome. Just be careful. They're a bit hard to light up sometimes. As I said, make them into a command. Make what into a command, mate? I'm thinking of burning a witch. I would never actually make that one into a command. Only because I have ancestors that were actually burned as witches by the Mormon church. That's why I despise the Mormon church. One of the reasons. I don't despise the people that are Mormons, just the church itself. One of the ones that led the major witch hunts in America. That's about the only way you could kick John Wick in the balls is through a fucking command, man. Even I wouldn't even try. That Keanu Reeves, he's not no fucking scrub, man. He knows what he's doing. You'll see him do his training. His John Wick training. Fuck, man. In fact, stop watching my boring ass. Go watch that. That's fucking entertainment. That is pure entertainment gold. Him and Halle Berry doing, oh, we found a battery! Yes! Battery! Hooah! What did you want me to make into a command, mate? You have to be a bit more specific. Well, guys, still got that zombie locked in the house we put in there. Hello, bitchy. Oh, there's one outside too. Well, he can stay out there. Alright, now, Oh, thank you very much, Daz. Hear that? Everyone, Daz speaks the words there of truth. You are funnier, and that is what catched my eye. So I will watch you instead, as he puts "Be right back" right afterwards. I thought you said you weren't watching, man. It's kind of like a passive-aggressive message there. I'm going to watch you. Be right back. Oh, I'm kidding. Daz, you got a pretty good sense of humour as well, mate. Watch me beat my cock. Come here, cock. The audience want to see me beat my cock. I beat my cock. Oh, I didn't check the shed yet. If there's a fucking battery in this shed, I'm gonna spit it. Because it was the first shed I went past, I didn't check it. Or maybe I did. A potato! You got back and heard that. What, the potato or the beating me cock? It was a rooster, man. It was a rooster. It was a rooster. I wasn't being dirty. Where'd your mind go? Jeez. You got issues, man. May not having no pod for my vape or cig sucks. I quit smoking cigs and switched to these vape pods that are $10 because it has 2 packs each pods and I'm needing nicotine bad. Yeah, mate, I tried. Of everything I've ever done in my life, the one thing that I've always struggled with is quitting cigarettes. That's the one thing, that's my Achilles heel. It's the one thing that fucks me over every time, guys, is quitting cigarettes. So my message to everybody there today, if I can give everybody a message before leaving, if you have the chance to not pick up a cigarette, keep it that way. My breath stinks. I get stains on my fingers. I have to go outside of most places whenever I want to have fresh air and have a cigarette. Everybody thinks that I'm antisocial because I have a cigarette. And then again, what the fuck those people know anyway? They wouldn't know antisocial if I bit them in the arse. I'll show them fucking antisocial. Kick their fucking Christmas tree over next Christmas. There's your antisocial. Nah. Why am I carrying this? Why the fuck would I even drink it? Disinfected. I've tried those vape pens, but addiction's addiction, isn't it? Addicted to nicotine. You didn't, if you... Yeah, I mean, I tried the vape pen. There was a couple that I liked the flavours of. Like, if I have the grape one, it reminds me of Hubba Bubba. You know how you said F YouTube and said your speech about it? Make a command that says a bit of your sentence. Well, it's probably not a good idea. No, it's a good idea. YouTube don't control Nightbot. That's why I can have Nightbot. That's why all my moderators are allowed to say subscribe and fuck and all those good words because they've been exempt. What's the blue vapor flavour of? Is it like peppermint or something? That'd be alright right now. I've got a bit of a sore throat. Have you seen this one yet, Daz? Fucking, I bet she won't put it up. My command always doesn't want to work. Doesn't want to work today. It might be trolls with an S. I don't know. I can't remember. Only because there's no trolls. Yeah, probably. It probably knows. Nah, these are all regulars. Alright, let me quickly just check us something out. Oh, so I've only got one person viewing at the moment. Is that what it's saying? I don't know. Do I know Planet Side 2? No, I don't even think I know number 1. I am still here? Oh, okay. Nightbot's being weird. I tried to do a roll thing on Nightbot to pick a random person, but it just didn't want to do it. It said there was only one person in the chat. And it's like that person's... And it said to me that person's not eligible because that person had been timed out or something. Oh, no, I know why. I know why. It only bring up Daz, only bring up your name as the one in the chat, but that's because everybody else that's in chat are moderators, and I don't have the giveaway or the role thingy set for moderators. Because moderators are allowed to promote themselves here. I let my moderators promote themselves. I'm going to start rolling the dice on the old Nightbot to pick a random person in chat so I can promote them. Awesome. Yeah, see, I have all the ability to do that. I can have Patreon, I can have Streamlabs, I can have all sorts of different things that can allow me to receive donations right now without even worrying about this 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. But I just don't. I want people to spend their money on their loved ones and stuff like that. Just not interesting me at the moment. I'm sure at some point I'll probably jump on the bandwagon and do it. Chuck something up there. You know, but I'm just not worried about it. If I try to, I'll end up burning myself out. Can't be doing that. Haven't had a card in so damn long, eh? I have not had a credit card, key card, bank card in 12 years. Easily. YouTube's a big step out of the comfort zone for me, considering the fact that I'm pretty much just live off the grid. So it's a big step out of the comfort zone for me. And we're back at the shipwreck. You've got a good reason to not have one in 13 years. If you can go get yourself one now. And the pink mask is still there. Alrightio guys, I am at the shipwreck. I know where I am now. I can let people know where I am. I'm going to hop off for a little while. I will probably be back in a few hours. I'm going to see if some other people want to join us. Maybe Angel Goddess, maybe Seven, maybe Silver Fox Gaming. Maybe one of them. Maybe none of them. Who knows? But I will see everybody later on. Good chatting, everybody. And I'll catch you all. Shout out William. Shout out Kyle. Shout out to DayZ. Is a VW for like Volkswagen? If it's your last name, don't mention it, okay? But shout out to Magic who came through. Shout out to everybody that came through and stopped in. Seven, Drunk, all of yous. You're all legends. Go check them out. Now I'm going to jump off here and I'm going to go watch Magic's video. So I won't be jumping in the messages straight away, but I'm going to go watch Magic's video because he's an awesome guy. He does awesome little Magic videos and other gameplay videos, and it's well worth seeing, guys. So I'm going to go check that out. If you haven't already checked it out, by all means stop in and have a look-sees. And let's help this guy grow, man, because he deserves it. He's a good guy. I like him. He's funny. He's helpful. And yeah. So Magic, or MAJ1K85. And I will catch you all later on. Love, peace, chicken grease.